Litho pencils come in many different forms. Some are wrapped in paper like China markers. You peel the paper away using a string to break the paper as you work your way through the pencil. Others come in little cardboard cartridges and need a plastic or wooden handle to fit the crayon into so that you can draw with it. All of them need to be sharpened with a small handheld pencil sharpener to get best results. Even new, they need to be sharpened. Once you finish sharpening them with the pencil sharpener, you will get best results if you switch over to sandpaper to put a final finish on your litho pencils. I have found that I can keep a sharp point on my pencils by using sandpaper more often and the pencil sharpener sparingly, that way extending the life of my litho pencil. The more I use the pencil sharpener, the more of the lead that I eat away at more quickly. Litho pencils are grease and pigment baked hard. The higher the number of the pencil, the longer it's been baked, and the lighter it will draw. The lower the number, the greasier the pencil, and the darker its marks will be. Here I am using gum arabic to block out the highlights in the eyes. If I have any areas in my image that are high glare or I want to be absolutely white, this is an easy way to prevent myself from drawing into those areas on accident. So I put a little bit of gum arabic on the border of my plate where it is already coated in gum, and I'm carefully applying gum into the areas that I've transferred from my image that are the reflections of light in the eyes. Because the litho plate reacts to grease, you want to make sure you have a barrier between the palm of your hand or any part of your body and the plate. You can use paper or traditionally an old wine barrel stave. The stave has the advantage of not ever applying direct pressure to your image, whereas paper may over time smear your drawing beneath it. Using time-lapse, I will now build up values. Always start with light values to build up your image. Never go to black too quickly. Over time, you can build up to darker values, but you want to build up layers of grease slowly over time. Otherwise, your crayon will start to lift off previous marks and leave little white dots. This time-lapsed video shows about 2.5 hours of drawing cut up into about 30-minute sessions where I was able to focus on the drawing and then leave to think about it and then come back and draw for another 30 minutes. I find that helps me build up my image more evenly, and it keeps me from working in one area too long where it gets too dark and too finished in relationship to the rest of it. The drawing should always be about relative value, the relationship of different areas to each other within an image. I find that it helps me to move around the drawing a lot, to not work in any one particular area too long. So I sort of skip around, and I spin the plate so that it's easier to reach certain areas that are closer to the border at that given angle. Drawing with a litho pencil can be an extension of how you draw with a graphite pencil or charcoal pencils. Softer litho pencils will look more like crayons and charcoal. Harder litho pencils will look more like graphite.